Previously, on Taverns and Caverns, Path A, we stepped into the forest in search of the Ogres in order to find the fallen sky metal. We were able to avoid many of the traps, except for one that Thaddeus accidentally stepped into. Luckily, it didn't do much damage to him due to his heavy armor. And with the traps now behind us, we eventually stumbled into a battle that was taking place at the Ogre camp. The Ogres, led by their chieftain and a shaman, were doing battle against the man we met earlier, by the name of Raneldir Herrington. So we decided to jump in to help Raneldir defeat the Ogres before he and his party were wiped out. We now find ourselves in combat against another foe. These Ogres are not to be taken lightly, but with our teamwork, I know we will be victorious. Episode 17, Forest Ogres, Part 2, Path A.
Your Toll of the Dead. It wraps its magical aura around the kneeling ogre as the ogre's body feels its soul being sucked out of it as necrotic damage begins to burn into his body. He roars out, holding up his arm, as you can see his hand slowly begin to decay. As some of that juicy muscle under his skin is drained of its water, and he drops to the ground, dead.
Not juicy.
Who are you? Who are you? Huh? A virus? You a necromancer? Necromancer up in here?
Doing that work.
Anything else, Alaric?
I think Alark will stay in position just in case of any nonsense happening in the next turn.
In case of any nonsense.
Right. Anybody else trying to run up from the rear?
Right.
Pick up the scraps from our fight?
All right. It is now the NPCs. Well, they're all dead except for the noble. The noble is going to swing up at... Oh, that's a 2. Another attack. Oh, it's a 19. He'll hit. He does another point of damage. He does 10 points of damage.
He hasn't lost his will to fight yet.
No.
Respect.
He hasn't. He does 10 points of damage. He missed his first strike, but you just see he cuts into the chieftain's gut, and he just like, "Come on, you're nothing." All right, that's bottom of the round. Round 3, Isundra.
Waiting for the NPCs to go, but yeah, they dropped like flies. All right.
Yeah, they weren't meant to take men. I mean, these ogres hit hard, as you see.
I'm after the shaman again.
Okay.
She on his ass, buddy.
I know she is.
It's what he deserves.
14 and a 23, both will hit. That's 27 total damage to the shaman. As yeah, I'm assuming you knock him back.
I'm knocking him back. Yeah, I'm trying to keep him as far away as possible.
Hell yeah.
I know he's got those spells, and I know it's gonna fuck us up.
Yeah, with that melty brain shit, sit in the bushes.
Yeah. Does he hit a tree?
He gets pushed back. He hits the trees, but it's not going to do any damage to him as he just barrels through them. He
should
big.
fall down.
Fuck. No, it doesn't tell him. The spell doesn't say he gets knocked prone. It just pushes him back.
If he gets hit into a tree, fuck his back up, bane him.
You do push him back for 27. That's a lot of damage. He glares in your general direction.
He's pissed. He can't get close.
He can't get close. He's mad.
He wanted to start the fight from back there. Stay back there.
Exactly.
Bitch.
He thought he was going to sit up in that tower and do some work.
Mm-hmm.
Look at already thinking tact.
Right. Stay there then, pussy.
Anything else, Isundra?
No, I can't do anything else.
Okay. The enemy's turn. The ogre next to you, Thaddeus, roars out, and the chieftain points. And he's telling him to ignore the frontliner. So Thaddeus, if you do not get an attack of opportunity because he's not leaving your threat range. The ogre nods as he's listening to his chieftain. He takes a 5-foot step forward. And he swings his great club at Isundra. The chieftain knows that the casters are doing a lot of damage. He wants you guys taken out. So the ogre swings down at you, Isundra, with its great club. And that is going to be An 18.
That hits.
All
Ugh.
right. You take 17 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
The chieftain uses its legendary action, Bark Commands. He will use his reaction to attack again with a disadvantage. And with a disadvantage, he's got another 18, a 24 and an 18.
Damn.
You will take another 18 bludgeoning damage.
No.
17
Down to
and
27.
yeah, 18 plus 17 bludgeoning damage total. Meanwhile, the chieftain looks down at Raneldir. He will walk around, not leaving the threat radius or threat range of the NPC. The chieftain looks down and he just growls. He is going to swing his spiked club at the noble for 19, which will hit for a total of 17 bludgeoning or 16 bludgeoning, 1 piercing damage as the noble is hit. He has a skill called Skull Crusher. And I will read off what it does. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Let's make a Constitution saving throw for Raneldir. He rolled a 14. He needed a 16. This is a skill that the chieftain has. If the creature fails its Constitution saving throw, it is knocked unconscious for 1 minute, and he will take a total of 11 points of damage, and he is knocked unconscious for 1 minute. You see, as the spiked club hits the noble, it almost knocks him, well, it does knock him out. He drops to the ground immediately. He's not dead, but you can't tell. He's just more so unconscious. The chieftain just growls down at him, then looks over at the party. He's going to step onto the corpses, crushing them even more than they were from the great clubs towards the party.
Disrespectful.
Yes, the disrespect.
Yup.
Damn, he said they're not coming back. You can't get them up.
Yup. And the shaman, pissed off, is going to step forward. And he is going to cast his... Ooh, will this hit? Uh-oh. Is he in range? Uh-oh. Oh, Damien and Alaric will potentially have an issue here. He is now casting that one spell I wanted him to cast earlier. The ogre is able to cast this at... Oh, wait a minute. It's only going to affect Damien and the earth elemental, not Alaric. It's only up to 30 feet.
Boo.
The ogre causes the earth to suddenly move in a violent cascading motion in a 30-foot line that is 10 feet wide. Each creature standing on the ground in that line must make a dexterity saving throw. All right.
What do we got to beat?
I'll tell you once you roll it.
Jesus.
You can make a dex or an acrobatics for you.
What are we dodging?
The rippling earth attack.
Oh.
And the earth elemental fails. On a failed saving throw, you will take 21 bludgeoning damage and pushed up to 10 feet and knocked prone. On a successful saving throw, a creature takes half as much damage and is not pushed back or knocked down.
I'm going to use evasion.
So that'll be 21 divided by 2 because you take half.
So
you can use evasion.
Well,
here.
I was half, and I think if it's halved, you instead take no damage.
So let's see here.
You succeed.
Half damage. You instead take no damage if you succeed on a saving throw, and only half damage if you fail. So in this case, when you're restricted, so you failed your saving.
Dang, what did I need?
No, I'm sorry. You succeeded, so you take no damage. Sorry.
Okay.
Unfortunately though, the earth elemental failed, and it will take damage, and it was 21 bludgeoning damage. The earth elemental has only 20 HP. The earth elemental is destroyed by this attack as the earth elemental crumbles into rocks.
I was hoping we could use the rock to break the rock, you know? And we were done.
And the shaman looks at you pissed off. He wants more. All right. That's
Greedy
their
little
turn.
slut, isn't he?
The Atari is going to look around, and she sees the chieftain coming, but she also sees the shaman in front of her. She is pissed that the shaman killed her buddy, So she is going to send out another ray of frost. Will this hit? We will see. Damn, do work, Yatari. For 9 points of cold damage, she hits the shaman. His movement is also reduced by 10 feet. Damien, it's your turn.
Yeah. Yes, Damien again. You want more? Well, so do I. Shapama Tapone, pal! And he hurls his javelin.
All right.
You gotta
dex.
see.
Yep. Gotta make that dex, which is not that great. He rolled a 15. What do I need? 14?
Yep.
He'll
Which
take half
means
damage.
okay, so 7 lightning.
7 lightning damage to the shaman as he's pierced a second time by your javelin. And he is pissed that the javelin keeps returning to you.
Yeah, I'm also gonna move.
His staff
10.
into the ground, pissed off at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here so we can flank this one. And that's me.
All right. Yaito is going to shoot fire spell at the ogre in front of you, Asundra. Try and help out. Firebolt cantrip shoots out, and that will hit for 13 fire damage. The ogre takes damage, but it's not killed. Forgive my dog's barking. All right, Thaddeus, it's your turn.
Well, he's going to kind of grunt to himself. Time to end this. And before he swings his sword, he's going to use a smearing smite and attack with his long sword of radiance.
All right. Make me that attack roll first.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Well,
Oh, wait a minute. I got it. Yeah, advantage.
Because of Asundra.
Sundra.
So 20 will hit.
Nice.
So a total of 7 plus 4 slashing damage, but you're using Searing Smite. Searing Smite adds an additional 1d6 fire damage. Target ignites in flames. So an additional 2 points of damage to that. So 11 plus 2 is 13. As you strike the ogre from behind with your Searing Smite, you do just enough damage to cut him down as he drops in flames from your Searing Smite. Oh! You see the ogre drop to the side as the ground beneath you shakes from the sheer size of the ogre. Anything else?
Oh, he's going to big boy over there. Straight at him. Stepping on the his dead comrades.
Yeah, disrespect him back.
Yeah.
Okay. Alaric.
And wait a minute. I still have an extra attack, right? Or do
you have one more attack? Yeah, you're right.
Okay. 16?
16. Let me see if that hits the chieftain. Chieftain's a little harder to hit.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
That does.
Nice.
All right.
For 10, 5 slashing, 5 radiant damage. Nice. You cut into the chieftain as he looks down at you.
To you too.
All right, it's now Alaric's turn.
Alaric will move closer to Isindra.
Okay.
Isindra, allow me to heal you with cure wounds. So we'll use. I think I only need to use a level 1, so I'll just use that.
Yep. So you're able to heal Asundra for a total of 8. You rolled a 5 plus your 3 wisdom. So Asundra gets 8 HP back. Nice. You still have your bonus action.
Thank you.
I think what are my bonus actions again?
If you have any spells, you can cast a bonus action if a spell is a bonus action. So I know an example of one is like Healing Word. You can heal again if you wanted to. But that will cost another spell slot. I think that's a level 2 spell slot.
It's a level 1. I can
Or
use
level 1.
Healing Word. Yeah, I'll do that for Isindra as well.
Okay.
Now I'll cast another level 1.
Okay. So Asundra takes another 5 healing. All right. Anything else, Alark? You moving anywhere else? You stay in there?
Yeah, I can move again.
Yeah, you can move only up to your total movement. So if you moved 10
So
feet,
I moved 15, so I can move another 15.
Yes, correct.
So actually, I'm going to stay here because I don't know where that shaman is going to move towards next.
Okay. All right, it's now NPCs. Raneldir gets to make a saving throw. See if he wakes up. He does not. He's still unconscious.
Out.
He can stay
Sundra.
unconscious so we can take the star medal. You
Right.
wake up, everything's dead, and we're gone.
All right. He gonna get his ass whooped again.
All right, Isundra, you're up.
I'm gonna hit the chieftain,
Okay.
and I'm gonna miss one time,
Yes, the 21 will hit for 9.
but I will knock him away so Thaddeus can get a hit on him.
Nice.
All right, Thaddeus, you're using a reaction to
Yep.
13 will miss.
Yeah.
All right, he's knocked back 10 feet.
Do you know how annoying that would be? You keep having to walk 10 feet to get to somebody.
Yeah, that's why that evocation is annoying. If Warlock uses it correctly, it's a nuisance for melee enemies, because like you can hit them away and then run away, hit them away, run away, and they could like not get to you. Yep. All right, is that it, Isundra?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, cool. It's now their turn. Pissed off that you knocked him back, Isundra, the chieftain growls, looking at you. He is going to use actually, he'll wait. The shaman moves first, and the shaman is casting a spell. Let's see where his character sheet at. Where his character sheet for the shaman. All right. Shaman is going to cast. Yes, the shaman's going to cast a spell, Spiked Growth, in a 20-foot radius around his fallen comrade. This is going to affect Damien, Alaric, and Isundra. The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell save DC. All right. So you guys are now in difficult terrain. If you move 5 feet, for each 5 feet, you take 2d4 piercing damage. There's no saving throw.
Okay, so we don't take damage this round.
No, you have to move in it, but all 3 of you are in it.
Okay.
All right, that's his turn, and I'm gonna go in and just draw so you guys can see it. Thaddeus is just outside of it. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's the spiked growth area. All right, cool. Chieftain, pissed. He can use move as a legendary action. He moves up to half his speed. He's got a total of 40 speed. He'll jump or move here. He can reach either Thaddeus or Damien. He rushes forward. He swings his spiked great club. The first attack is going to be a 22. Does that hit you, Thaddeus?
Yes.
You are going to take 11 total, 10 bludgeoning damage plus 1 piercing. I have to roll a 5d6 real quick. I rolled a 5. He gets his skull crush back. Thaddeus, make me a dex or a constitution saving throw.
All right. And you said that was 11 for that first damage?
Yes.
Okay.
But because you're hit by this, he also gets his skull crush attack.
Okay.
Which is Oh! That's a
Oh.
4 constitution. You're taking additional 19 damage. 16 bludgeoning plus 3 piercing. And you are now unconscious.
Damn. Fuck. There was my
All right.
advantage.
So you guys see him get grounded as Thaddeus is now unconscious. You could potentially break out of it at the end of each of your turns. Thaddeus, at the end of your turn, you can roll another saving throw to break out of it. Or if you get hit, it allows you to make another saving throw. But you are now unconscious. But he has a second attack. He gets 2 attacks. His second attack is going to swing at Damien. He is pissed.
Pretends to be shocked.
That is a 25. Not a crit, but a 25 to hit.
Ouch. Yeah.
That's gonna be a total of 16 damage, 14 bludgeoning plus 2 piercing,
You said 16?
16 total.
Getting hurt. Ugh.
That's his turn. It's now Yatari's, and she is going to try and walk around close to the star middle, try and get behind the shaman, and she is going to shoot out another Ray of Frost cantrip. It's a free spell for her, so will that hit? 24 will hit. Yatari's hit with every one of these. 8 cold damage to the shaman. The shaman is hit. His speed is now reduced by 10. He drops to a knee. He's hurt. He is hurt. Damien, you're up. You see Thaddeus is unconscious, and you are in the spiked growth.
How much damage do I take per what? 5 feet?
If you move.
If you move every 5 feet you move, you take 2d4 piercing damage. And the terrain is difficult, so when you move 5 feet, you're technically moving 10 feet. So you have half your movement, basically, while you're in this spiked growth.
That's fine. I'll move 15 feet out of it. I'll take my damage.
All right, so that will be 2d4 for 1, 2d4 for 2, so that'll be 4d4 spiked growth damage. I'll roll it here.
Oh, I thought I roll it. I'll take whatever's lower.
You'll
Yours.
take the
I'll take the 9.
you'll take
Thanks.
the 9 piercing damage as you walk out of that spiked growth.
All right, and then I'm going to hit him with my rapier and short sword of flames kiss because it's crunch time, baby. Okay, so
All right.
1 hits,
The
right?
18 will hit. Yeah, your rapier will miss. So your short sword of flames kiss will hit for 7 plus 2 fire damage. Total of 9 damage.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my cunning action this round to disengage so he doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Well, what's your movement? Because you used.
Oh, yeah, I used
you
half
used-
of it, right? I got 15 left.
No, you technically you moved. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. You moved 3 squares, which is 15 feet, right? But you only have 30 feet, and each of those 3 squares was difficult terrain, so that's double your movement. So you can't move anymore.
Oh, you bastard. Okay, not you, the game,
Yeah,
the rules.
yeah,
The ogre.
The difficult terrain makes it to where your movement's only half. So if you have 30, you only have 15 feet to move, which you already moved the 15 feet.
But can I, if I use my cunning action to dash instead of, do I get any movement?
Cunning action to dash. Can you paste that into the chat? I want to see what exactly the words are. 'Cause I feel like you would, but I don't know.
I don't really, yeah.
Let's see here. Like to move you can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to take the dash, disengage, or hide action. You'll get your dash, but you won't be able to disengage, so he'll potentially get an attack of opportunity.
Right, okay. I was just curious. I hate it here. Okay. Well,
Meanwhile, Thaddeus is asleep.
that's what I'm
I have
thinking.
a
like-
question. Have I been fucking up? Because if I hit Eldritch Blast twice, can't I push them back 10 feet and then another 10 feet? Because each beam, I think you can do it.
I think each beam does. That is actually a question a lot of people have because it doesn't really specify. I can verify that. I think each does push them back 10 feet.
So I could have been pushing him back like 20 feet.
Because what's it called? Eldritch
Repelling Blast.
Repelling Blast, knock enemy back.
Because like
twice
technically I
or
could hit
once?
2 enemies. I don't have to hit the same enemy.
Let's see here. There's no, yeah, see, there's no official ruling because the text is clear. Yep, so I would say, yeah, you technically push them back 20 feet.
Damn, I've been fucking up.
Yep. Yeah, this is a question I looked up a while back because I remember thinking about this too. And I was like, technically it says when you hit, not per round. So you hit twice, so because each of your Eldritch Blasts is considered a separate hit. So yeah.
Because I get
technically,
3 beams at level 11. I'm waiting.
We
30 feet, get the fuck away from me.
All right. It is now Yaito's turn. Yaito's going to come around and try and help you, Damien. And he's outside that spike growth, so he's safe. And he's going to shoot his Firebirds. Let's see if he can do some damage here at the chieftain. Ooh, 26. 10 fire damage as it slams up against the ogre. Nice.
Yeah, he said get teed up.
Yup.
Yes, that was a pun. The fuck?
He's over here with Yaito's just pointing a finger, shooting out these firebirds while he's sipping his cup of tea. Thaddeus, unfortunately, you're unconscious, but you can make a Constitution saving throw to see if you wake up.
Guess what he will do.
14.
14.
You need a 16, buddy.
Yeah.
You are still unconscious. Alaric, it's your turn.
Thaddeus is bleeding right now.
You can
Yeah.
healing word him without moving, though, I think.
You
Or
could.
do you have to touch him?
No, healing word's a ranged spell.
Yeah.
But that's up to Alaric. Remember, Alaric, if you move, you'll take damage.
Yeah,
Unless
I'm
you
you're-
get
trying to-
Misty Step.
And your speed's half in this radius.
I just now realized that he is wounded. I'm trying to see how can I help him and still get my thing going here because I had another idea.
If you have Misty Step, you can move, take damage, and Misty Step out of it. Well, you won't take the damage, but
I don't think I have Misty Step.
No, typically, I don't think clerics get Misty Step. Unless
I
you have,
thought
like, an
I got
item.
it from my Fae. I thought I got it from Elf.
And I don't think I have a spell to wake him either.
You might. I can't think of the top of my head.
Yeah,
Healing
I'm
word wouldn't wake him up, though.
No.
Damn, okay.
Okay, so but I can use healing word as a regular action. It's not going to use my bonus action, right?
Healing word is a bonus action spell. So you'd still have your action.
I could boost his hit points.
Damien's low too.
Yeah. What, 16 HP?
I'm going through all my spells. I'm sorry. This is
You're good.
No, you're fine. There's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I got a whole book over here. Could I use the spell magic? Is he magically asleep?
No, he was physically knocked the fuck out. That was
Oh,
a physical
wow.
attack. Yeah. Let me check something real quick just to help you out.
You need to get the smelling sauce.
I'm pretty sure if you heal him, it does not wake him up. But let me verify. An unconscious creature is incapacitated, can't move, speak, blah blah blah. Creature drop, it's holding, falls prone. Yeah, it doesn't say if it's healed, it gets awakened. He's still unconscious, even if you heal him.
Yeah, I don't have any ranged healing besides healing word.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I will who's more dire? Oh well, Thaddeus is like actually knocked out.
I will
Yeah.
say, with the condition of unconscious, creature who is unconscious automatically
They get-
fails their their strength and dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
Attack
Get-
rolls against them have advantage. Any
Yep.
attack that hits the creature is a critical hit.
Okay,
I will say
so-
that. I'm making Rod sweat now.
Oh man.
Okay, so I'm going to cast healing word on Thaddeus.
Okay.
No, and it'll be a level 3.
Oh, okay. Let's hope you roll well. Let's see here. Okay, I see. You got 10 healing. For some reason, I was confused by the way it rolled that. It rolled it twice. I was expecting 1. But no. The higher level cast gave you an additional 5 on top of the 5 that you rolled.
Okay.
So you got 10 HP back, Thaddeus.
All right.
And then for my action, I think I want to cast Guardian of Faith.
Okay. Go ahead.
So
paste
I'll
that
just
into-
show that one.
Yeah. All right. Guardian of Faith. Large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The guardian occupies the space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield emblazoned with a symbol of your deity. Any creature hostile to you that moves a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dex saving throw. If it does not, the creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed
Nice.
save, or half as much damage on a successful one. The guardian vanishes when it has dealt a total of 60 damage. So, where are you creating that thing?
I think I kind of want it in between the two. So next to Thaddeus.
Okay, so I'll put a copy of you and I'll just put like a green icon. So your Guardian of Faith. So if either one of those ogres move within 10 feet of it, it will strike them.
And I'll end my turn.
All right. It's now the NPC's turn. Raneldir. Motherfucker's still unconscious. You were a 3. All right. Next round. Asundra, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit the shaman.
18 and a 27. I'm sure both of those. Yes, they both do. For 10 and 14 damage. Your Eldritch Blast assuming you knock him back.
Yeah, might as well knock him back towards Utari.
All right, he gets knocked back all the way at the edge of the map for a total of 24 damage. As you do so, you kill the shaman. He lands into the ground as he skids across the grass right next to Utari. Utari looks down. Oh!
He really got Eldritch blasted to death.
He did.
Does the difficult terrain disappear whenever he dies?
Spiked growth? Let me
Yeah.
see, actually. It's a concentration, so yes, it does. It goes away.
Bye.
His spiked growth is gone. Good stuff. It is now just the Ogre Chieftain. You've killed his boys.
You just got a
Pissed.
promotion, bitch.
That's all I got.
All right. It's the Chieftain's turn. He sees. Let me make a D6 roll real quick to see if he gets his fucking skull back. He does. He's mad. You've killed all his friends. He is growling out loudly. People outside the forest potentially hear him, how loud he's yelling. And he is going to take advantage of this because Thaddeus is unconscious. And he's hit Damien once. So he's going to try and hit both of you all. We'll start with Thaddeus because Thaddeus, unfortunately, is unconscious. Which means he has advantage on this attack. And if he hits you, it's critical.
You ain't shit. This is
He
exactly what you did to
swings.
Elroy. PTSD.
I did do something like this to Elroy, didn't I? All right, Thaddeus. Are you ready to see if you get hit?
Question. That
You sounded
Right,
like
he tryna-
Julian for a moment. Julian would go, question. NER.
He said, hold on, let me revise my will.
so since he's down, is that considered my shield is down too?
Yes.
Okay.
So what's your AC without your shield?
Because
I think it's a +2 to your AC.
yeah, so
Yeah.
18. So yeah, 18.
Okay.
Since he starts within 10 feet of that Guardian of Faith, does he take damage or does he have to
He has to
move
move.
within that 10
He
feet?
has to move. If he moves away or closer to the Guardian, he gets a hit.
No.
But if he stays still, he does not. But he doesn't know that, so we shall see. Thaddeus, with an advantage, the first roll was a 14, but the second roll, fortunately, it's 21. You take crit damage. So you'll be taking So you take 29 bludgeoning damage plus 3 piercing.
He's down.
All right.
Oh, wait. I forgot. I'd already done this once. So hold on. It's a racial.
When you reduce to 0 hit points, but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead. You can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest. It is a half-orc racial ability called Relentless Endurance.
Work.
Very nice. You're at 1 HP, but you're still unconscious.
Okay.
I'll put you down to that 1 HP.
He ain't going quietly into the night.
He is not. The ogre thinks you're dead as he slams the spiked club
Doesn't
into
he
you.
get to roll to see if he gets back up then, since he...
Yes, at this point. After the ogre's turn here, you'll be able to roll to see if you are conscious.
Okay.
The ogre has a second attack, though. He thinks you're dead, so he's going to roll and try and attack Damien, because you're the next one up. Damien, if he hits you, his Skull Crush ability will go off, just what he did with Thaddeus. This one is not at an advantage, though. I rolled a 17. Does that hit?
It does not.
All right, you're able to avoid it. And At that turn, that's his turn. Make me a Constitution saving throw. That is.
All right.
You need a 16. You're still
Ugh.
My
unconscious.
good nap.
Yep, you're still unconscious. Yatari is going to go around next to the star medal, and she's going to shoot her ray of frost yet again. See if she can damage the chieftain. An 11 will miss. That's her first miss. Damien, you're up.
Well, yeah, fuck him. You already know what's up. Dual wielding. I'm trying my best to hit him. Only one hits, but you know what?
Your rapier or misses, but your short sword of flame kiss will hit for a total of 8 damage.
All right. Now I'm going to disengage. And I'm gonna go. Hold on. 1, 2. I'm going up here like his boy was.
Okay, so you run past the unconscious noble towards the tower.
Yeah.
All right, he's not able to attack of opportunity because you disengaged. All right, anything else? I think that's all you can do, actually.
Yeah, that was a
Yep.
bonus.
Yaito will shoot out the firebird. Yaito, my boy. Oh!
Consistent work.
That's a crit.
He's stepping up.
He is 20 fire damage to the ogre. That's a lot of damage. You see the ogre chieftain's body is now burning from the crit as it looks over at Yaito, pissed. It looks around. He's gleaming. He's now surrounded by multiple casters and Alaric's guardian. And he's trying to think of what he's going to do next. Thaddeus, you're unconscious. Make me another Constitution saving throw.
Jesus.
Damn.
Snoring.
Oh,
Drooling.
that's a 5. Jesus Christ.
Sleep lines on his face.
You got that sleep bubble coming out of his nose. Alaric. Oh, wait. He's going to move for him to move. He's scanning. He thinks Thaddeus is dead, so he's not going to go after Thaddeus. He sees Damien go up towards the tower. He's surrounded by Yatari, Yaito, and Asundra.
Why is he moving now? His turn been done gone.
He's moving. I forgot to move
Right.
him. He's going to go towards Asundra and Alaric because you killed his boy, the shaman.
So he takes damage from
Yes.
the Lark's thing. Yeah.
Yes. So he has to make a saving throw. The guardian will slash at him. He has to make that dex saving throw. He made a 12. Alaric's spiritual guardian, you have to beat a 14. He failed. He'll take full damage. Alaric, go. Oh, wait. You don't have to roll. He takes 20 radiant damage. As he's walking away, he doesn't realize that the spirit guardian is going to attack. And he takes 20 radiant damage in the back as his back is searing. He goes, "Rah!" All right, though. Alaric, it's your turn. You see the chieftain. He's coming for you and Asundra.
Yeah, I
Why
see.
you say it like that? You and Asundra.
You and Asundra.
All right, so now I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the chief.
That will hit.
Yeah.
25 will hit. So go ahead and roll that damage. That's 4d6 radiant damage. If you just click on the guiding bolt text under the 25 on the chat box screen, it will roll the damage for you. Damn!
Yeah, I'll do a level 3.
Damn, at a higher level. You do a total of 20 radiant damage, 6 plus 14, to the chieftain. As he comes crashing towards you, he raises that spiked great club. But as he's gonna swing it down at you, Alaric, your guiding bolt pierces his heart. The chieftain drops to his knees, surprised that you have struck his chest through his armor, and he drops to the ground dead. Congratulations, you have defeated the ogres at the ogre encampment. I'm going to get rid of the turn orders because the ogres have been defeated. As you kill the chieftain, you feel that there aren't any other ogres in the area. At least you don't hear or see any. What do you all do? Alaric is still unconscious, by the way.
You mean
Thaddeus.
I'm sorry, Thaddeus, not Alaric.
I'm gonna go over and get him up.
I go over to the unconscious guy here, and I just kind of guard him, make sure he doesn't get up or start trying to take credit for our loot.
Okay. So,
Yatari, does that look like the star medal?
Yatari before I get to Alaric and Asundra, Yatari looks down at this ore, this boulder. She's inspecting it, and she gives you a thumbs up.
Nice. Right, I'll keep this bum out of our business. Do the deed. Get me a cute chunk.
Alaric and Asundra, you're trying to wake Thaddeus up?
Yeah.
All right, we'll just
I slap him in the face.
Make
Shit.
me another Constitution saving throw, Thaddeus. I'll give you advantage this time. Oh, there you go. The slap woke him up. You rolled a crit, a 23 on his Constitution. Asundra's backhand just fucking woke your ass up.
What the fuck?
Been passed out. Get up.
Mm.
Right, he got a nice long yawn.
No more nappy time, sir.
Maybe I should invest in a helmet, but it would ruin my hair.
I feel that. And
Oh,
Damien just starts going through this guy's pockets on the ground. I don't really need a sleight of hand. I don't care. Y'all see it.
Damn. The unconscious one or the dead ones?
The unconscious one first.
You go
Before.
through his pockets?
Yeah, since he was in charge of everyone.
Yeah. As you dig through his pockets in his bag, he has.
He's got to have gold to pay for them.
I was like, he has a bag of gold. He has a bag of gold.
That's mine now. What he got in there?
He got 500 gold.
Work.
He is a noble.
That's it.
He's got money. That's really all you find in his pocket.
Yeah, well, I'm
Well,
not
what-
sharing. I just pocket that. So I can have something, you know. My wife took everything. And I'm gonna
Itari-
drink a potion.
Okay. Itari is tapping at that star meadow and she looks over. All right, yep, this is it, but it's way too big for us to take. We're gonna have to mine it. I have some pickaxes. I would figure out I would suggest someone strong try and pickaxe at this thing. And we should probably do it soon if we don't want those other people outside to come in and get it. It looks like there's not enough for everyone to share. So we should probably get to work.
Before Thaddeus gets up, he's gonna lay on hands on himself.
How much do you heal yourself for?
Lay on hands on here.
I felt bad for that shaman, man. He didn't do
Why?
shit.
You thought he was going to do something, didn't you? You thought you were going to have trouble with him. I knocked his ass right off that tower. He had to
I
walk all
cannot
the way
find-
around.
I cannot find lay on hands on my sheet. Oh, there it is.
You have a total hit points equal to your paladin level times 5. You're level 7 times 5.
30. So for the whole
The full 35. All right, cool. So do you all go and try and start pickaxing, mining
Yep.
this ore? Like I said, it's a decent sized like boulder. You definitely can tell that it's not enough for everyone that's waiting outside. Everyone thinks this is
Well,
a
fuck
giant.
them. I don't care about them. As long as
Yeah.
there's at least 2 pieces, we're
Yeah,
good. I don't
everyone-
have to fight with Yatari.
Everyone thinks that, there's a giant ass, like, I don't know, camp sized chunk of metal here. It's not that big. It's the same size as one of the ogres. So does anyone here, if you want, you can make me a intelligence roll to possibly understand how much you might be able to get out of the size of this thing. Let's see here. Maybe like a investigation, possibly, or just a straight up intelligence roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll need a decent. Okay,
Nice.
Kendall. All right.
The save, but it don't matter.
Yeah. So, 10 on investigation. Damien, with a 10, you just don't know how much you'll be able to get out of this. But Asundra, being an outlander, would get an idea of how much you might get. But also, natural 20 to 23 total on intelligence. Alaric, you immediately understand that size of star metal, you will probably, if you're lucky, depending on how well you mine it, you might be able to get a total of 10 pieces of ore out of this thing.
Damn. We gonna be making weapons. Let's go, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Damien cracks his knuckles. Stand back, everyone. And he
I
comes
think we
down
need
on it
Thaddeus, right?
with a weak-ass 5.
You over here like Zoolander in the mine?
Oh yeah.
Got fucked.
Derek Zoolander over here trying to mine this ore. Unfortunately, with a 15 strength with a 5, you slam your pickaxe against that star metal, and it does nothing.
What is Thaddeus' strength?
And I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. With the commotion dying down, everyone outside knew you guys went in to slay the ogres. You have limited time before everyone outside starts trying to rush in here. I'm gonna say you have 3 rounds to mine this ore before people start showing
Alright,
up.
so we want Thaddeus to do it.
And
Damien.
22.
Nice.
That's a strength save. You have to
Oh,
make
I'm
me-
sorry.
you
That-
ha-
Damien,
Oops.
being of no help,
me-
runs to the back to keep watch.
Oh my God.
I would do an athletics.
Athletics? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Do an
Okay.
athletics. That will be better for you.
No, not really.
God. All right. So
We don't got advantage on this? Come on.
no, you don't.
Not after a fight. He just woke up from
so-
a nap.
That is,
He
you
should
swing
be
the
full strength.
pickaxe
Right.
down at the star metal. It does nothing. I'm gonna say you need at least a 15 to extract ore from this. All right,
We're gonna
with
move in
there
after
being
another
3
fight.
rounds, I'm gonna allow everyone potentially to do it. So everyone gets to go at least 1 round if you want during the 3 rounds to try and pick this ore.
So athletics.
Athletics. So
Oh,
I didn't do athletics, but I'm still standing here with my arms crossed, making sure no one comes up on us.
I guess we should just roll 3.
Damn, a lark said I'm gonna be of use. Stand back.
all right, real quick. So Alara just rolled for the 3 rounds.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
We'll take. All right, so this is what we'll do. The first roll is 20 on your athletics. Alaric, so we gotta keep track of who all went. Bri, Felicia, and Rod have all gone. So Alaric, you're up with 20 athletics. You see Alaric, he knew exactly how much he could ore. He takes that pickaxe out of Thaddeus' hand, slams up against the star metal, and you extract 2 pieces of star metal ore.
I think I see a weak point in this.
It's giving Animal Crossing.
And Yaito's gonna walk over. Is everything okay? Can you get it in time?
if not, we can be fighting a whole bunch of
In
people.
time for what? You hear people coming? Can I roll perception to see if I can tell if they're close?
Yes, go ahead and roll perception. 15 perception. I'll say, a couple minutes have gone by now that you've killed the ogres. You do hear some people very far off in the distance. But you can't. You
They
don't
still
know
gotta
what
get through
they're
them
saying.
traps.
Yeah, they have to get through everything. So
We're not
do-
gonna warn them either. Just leave them there.
people are potentially coming. So
Fucking scavengers.
So that's 1 round. You extracted 2 pieces of the 10 ore. That's 1 round. Round 2.
Yatari and Yaito don't go?
Do you want them to go?
I mean,
All right. All right.
Well,
What's
I
her
don't know. I don't
What's her
know.
strength?
do they think
They're
do
not
they
that
take more
strong.
time? I know.
No. Yatari will give it a swing with her athletics, I guess, which is a
Yeah,
plus
this was all her
0.
idea.
She'll take a swing. 12. Nope. She's unable to. Oh, that's Yaito. Sorry. Yaito's unable to extract anything. Yatari will try. She's got a -1 on her strength. Poor girl.
Damn.
Oh!
Yeah.
You see Yatari, she rolls up her sleeves, her scrawny arms. She swings down at the spot Alaric pointed out, and she extracts 2 more pieces of ore out of the 10.
Doing
You
better
have-
than us.
You have 4,
Yeah.
4 out of the 10 now. So, all right, that's round 1. Round 2, you have 3 rounds. Round 2, who starts this?
Thaddeus will.
All right, make me athletics 15. You were able to extract 2 more pieces of ore. You're at 6 out of 10. As you swing down, you take 2 more chunks of that ore out. Obviously, the full boulder, it's not going to be worth anything. You're extracting the ore out of this boulder that fell out. So, all right, who's after Thaddeus? Who's going to make another go?
Seems like they're pretty far away still.
Yeah.
And Damien starts coming back to it. right.
Asundra, 7. Asundra's unable to extract.
Super
Damien,
trash.
Yeah, Papa's all rested. Let's try this again.
nope,
Damn.
not with a 10.
2.
Alaric with a 2. Oh no! All right, Yaito's gonna try again. Oh, that's a 1.
Y'all took all the good spots.
Yatari with a 9. All right, that's round 2. You've extracted 6 out of the 10 that you can get. I have to make a D6. Oh, I'm sorry. Not D6. For the noble, he might wake up. He rolled a 14. He needs a 16 to wake up. He's still asleep.
He better stay asleep. He's
I will go knock his ass right back out.
All right, that's round 2. You can hear the commotion getting closer as some of the traps are being set off in the distance. You can hear them coming. They're right around the corner. All right, last round to extract the last 4 pieces of ore out of this thing.
All right. I guess we'll try. Last time. 18.
All right, 18. You extract 2 more. You have 8 out of the 10 ore that you can potentially get out of this thing. Who's next?
I don't even know why I try.
Asuna is not a miner. That's all I can
She
say.
is not.
Alaric with a 13. He's unable to extract. All right, it's up to Yaito, Yatari, and Damien.
Is this round 3?
Yes.
Yep.
Your last attempt. Oh, Damien with the clutch with a 15. You extract the last 2 pieces of ore that you can take out of this thing. You now have 10 out of the 10 ore that you can potentially get. As you pull the last 2 pieces of ore out, the boulder crumbles down. You all have 10 pieces now of the shiny star metal ore that is this shiny black rock with blue specks inside of it. With that, it's still the 3rd round. You now can definitely hear people getting closer, and Yatari is looking around. Well, I think this is our time to get the heck out of here.
You said. I mean, you could say that again.
So are you all going to leave the scene without telling those people that you have extracted the ore?
Yeah, we could just blame it on the guy that lived and say he took it all and passed out or something.
Harrington's still alive?
You don't know. You have to go check.
I was gonna say, what if we wake him up? I mean, what if he could become an ally if we let him have that last little bit? If we wake him up, he can take the last bit, we can leave, and they'll be like, oh, he took it all. He'll probably get jumped.
I would say till they jump him for nothing. He's useless. I don't need him to be my friend, but
that's up to y'all.
I'm neutral.
Thaddeus will check to see if he's breathing at least, real quick before they leave.
Make me a medicine check.
Yep.
Tari and Yaito don't want to take their last round.
Well, you have taken all the ore that you can.
Oh,
There's
I
no
thought
more.
we
There's no more.
had
There was
2 more.
10 ore total. You have all 10.
Oh shit.
Yep.
18.
18.
Medicine.
You check his pulse, and you definitely can feel the pulse. He is still alive.
All right, let's leave.
He's bleeding, but he's just unconscious. You can tell he's still alive.
Okay. Well, he's still alive. Well, at least
We leave in a different route.
That's up to y'all. I mean,
Because we'll run into them if we leave the route we came, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, we can mislead them.
But remember, there's traps all around the camp. If you go the way you came, you won't have to worry about those traps. Except for the string trap that you avoided.
Yeah, if we've seen it once, we can see it again.
Yeah. That's up to y'all. Which direction do you go? South is the way you came. It's also the path you know of.
We want to go back to Barsura's, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we can get there by going north, or in the other way we came, that's ideal. With a 3 survival, I don't know where the fuck I'm at.
You don't know what direction you're at. You do know generally New Tempest is to the east of the current location you're at. So you could technically go south or east, but you can't tell what direction you're facing with a 3 survival.
All right. Guide me, please.
Thaddeus will try survival. 20.
Nice.
Thaddeus, you know exactly which 2 directions to leave to get back towards
Damn, Thaddeus picked up some dirt, sniffed it. He's like, all right.
He licked his finger, put it up in the air, felt the wind direction.
Well, we know they're coming from the south, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like we should leave a different direction, even though we're going to have to roll for traps again.
You can go south or east. South is the direction they're coming from. East is the other direction to get out of the forest.
I say we head east.
All right, so you're heading east out of the ogre encampment. All right. So with the party heading outwards, you leave Harrington there unconscious, having all 10 star metal ores on you. As you're leaving eastwards, we'll have to make some more potential survival / investigation checks to possibly see any additional traps. But before we do that, we'll save that for the next session because there's a couple more things in this forest that you didn't touch upon. But as you're leaving the camp with the 3 slaughtered guards, all dead corpses of the ogres and the unconscious Herrington, with no more of that star metal to be mined, Isundra, make me a perception check. 19. As the party heads eastwards, you see in the distance, sitting on top of his trusted corgi, there is Napoleon sitting next to this tree in the distance ahead of you. He's got his hands rubbing up against one another. He's licking his lips.
Ew.
As he's just waiting there for you. You're the only one that sees him. You can see him. Do you say anything? He's still like 20 feet away from you. He's waiting for you to get closer. He's basically in the direction you have to head.
Is everyone with me, or are they still back behind?
You're basically traveling like next to each other, unless someone stayed behind.
No, I'm with the gang.
Yeah, Yatari and Yaito are following. They're not sticking back. They want to get out here before those people show up.
Thaddeus can see him then, right?
If he has that blind fighting thing still, yeah.
Yeah, it's all the time, but I got to be within 10 feet.
Okay.
He doesn't see him at this moment then. Only you.
What are you doing here?
Napoleon rubbing his hands together like a little greedy merchant. Marengo has told me, he sniffed out, that you've obtained the star metal. It seems like you've gotten all of it, yes?
Am I holding any of it, or who has it?
And you failed to extract any of it.
Yeah, I don't have any of it.
It's mostly Alaric, Damien, and Thaddeus.
Okay.
Even Yatari's got a piece.
Well, you don't have to rub it in.
Right, even Yatari's got a piece.
He just looks up at you. I see. You defeated the ogres guarding the star metal. Did I not tell you that my envision of you obtaining it was accurate? After you get out of the forest and you've cleaned yourself up of that blood, I will be visiting you at your next camp night, and I will be collecting what is due, my dear.
Fine.
And he sniffs
Let's get
the
out
air.
of here.
Marengo, tell me, how much star metal did our dear little Isundra collect for us? Marengo starts sniffing.
Marengo's like 0. She didn't get shit.
He's sniffing and he looks back up over his shoulder at Napoleon, shakes its head. What? What do you mean she has none of it on her pocket? He jumps off of Marengo. Marengo, go sniff the others. As he jumps off his mount, the corgi goes rushing around, sniffing everybody.
Damien covers his jewels. Whoa!
Oh, you can't see Marengo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you don't know Marengo's there.
I forgot.
Is Marengo trying to hide from Thaddeus?
No, he's just walking up to everyone sniffing. He's not even touching anyone. He's just walking within 5 feet distance to sniff them and then off to the next person to sniff.
Oh.
He's not like menacingly or like being.
Yeah. Well, I guess Thaddeus will say something.
What do you say?
Well, looks like we have company.
Well, as Marengo smells the party,
Damien draws his dagger. They found us?
No, not that company. Sundra's associates.
Oh, is Athene nearby?
Oh.
So now I can also cast Detect Good and Evil and scout out for the Fae as well and be able to see them.
Okay. Detect good or evil, right? Can you
Yeah.
post that into the chat? I want to see exactly how this works. So, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know there is a place or object within 30 feet of you has been matched with blah, spell, most bears. All right. So, interestingly enough, the spell is called Detect Good or Evil, but it allows you to detect Fey. You definitely can detect there is Fey nearby, within 30 feet of you. You know there is technically 2 Fey nearby. Marengo, the Corgi, is also particularly a Corgi Fey from the Fey realm, so he counts as being Fey. So you detect there are 2 Fey near you within the 30 feet. And you know exactly where they're at. Both of them are next to Isundra. But as you can detect them, Marengo comes stomping back, and Napoleon goes, "Well, what'd you find, Marengo?" And Marengo shakes its head, and he looks over at Thaddeus, Yatari, Damien, and Alaric. "Ah! Each one of them has my precious star metal. What is that, Marengo? 10 pieces of star metal ore total? This is amazing. Isundra, I'll be visiting you tonight. Collect what is due. All 10 pieces of that star metal.
But you said 1.
He jumps back onto Marengo. Oh, I thought only 1 would be here, not 10. I need all of it.
That's some bullshit.
He shrugs. Well, a deal is a deal, my dear. I'll be coming back.
But the deal we made was
later
1
tonight.
piece.
No, the deal was the star metal that you collected.
But I didn't collect any.
Your party did. Which means
Technically, the
you
deal is
did.
often. I collected nothing.
I need star metal, Isundra, or you.
Then you can have 1 piece.
No, I
That
need
was the deal.
all of it.
Greedy.
All of it. He starts clapping his hands. All of
You can't change
it.
the deal.
No, I can.
Isn't there some kind of code?
code?
Some kind of honor?
What do you take me for? I am an archfey. Don't you know fays are known for their tricking, the tricksters that we are? Listen, you give me all 10 pieces of the star metal ore, and I will be happy, and I will maybe give you a reward. But if you do not give me my star metal, girl, there will be consequences.
I'm sorry, is this Faye bothering you, Syndra?
Huh? You can see me.
What an unsightly thing is it?
He looks up at Alaric.
Can
Who
he
is
hear it?
this? I don't know, can detect, let me see.
I guess he would.
You know if there is an aberration as well as where the creature is located. So you know if it doesn't say if you can hear them. It only knows you can only detect it and know where its location is. So I'm gonna say you can't hear him. You just know where he's at. You can see him basically. Because it doesn't say, it doesn't really specify. I'll just say you cannot hear him. But you can see him gesturing at you, Alaric.
Okay. What an unsightly thing.
Who is this? Your replacement for Eddie R? It doesn't matter. He has some of that star metal on his pocket. You're gonna tell him to hand it over to you so I can take it tonight. I will collect
It doesn't
what's
clearly mean
due.
anything that is talking to you about. Tell it that it needs to show its presence to me directly, or else there is no deal at all.
Oh.
I do not like this Alaric,
There's
Asundra.
no need for it to be a middleman. It might as well show it to everyone instead of playing his tricks like usual.
I have a little Fey hater here amongst your party. I have spoken enough. Marengo, we are off. I will return this evening Asundra to collect what is due. And if I don't have all of it, you will be severely punished. He begins to stride off on Marengo as he slowly vanishes.
Gonna end up like Will. Baldur's Gate.
Damn.
Interesting. It had like a corgi as a mount. I've never seen something like that before.
I've never seen it at all. In fact, now I'm starting to think I'm the crazy one because everyone's having a conversation with the air but me.
Yatari and Yaito are looking at you, Damien. I did not see this fae that Alaric is speaking of. It makes you feel better, Damien.
It does. Thank you, Yaito. Can I have a cup of tea, please? It's been a long fight.
Oh, well, of course. What kind would you like?
Surprise me.
Oh, very well. He begins to dig into his pack as he continues to walk.
Do we have time for tea?
Oh,
I was just going to
trust
ask
me.
the same thing.
You have time to argue with nothing. I can have tea. I can walk and sip.
Listen, I have grown how to learn to prepare tea on the move. I will make tea on the move.
Just be careful of the traps.
Oh, that is why you lead the way, Isundra.
Oh, I gotta get attacked by my fae and lead the way. Goddamn.
And with the fae being gone, Napoleon being gone, rest of you continue moving eastwards to try and get the fuck out of here before everyone else finds you. I'm assuming Thaddeus, Damien.
Yeah, Thaddeus will take the
lead.
front. Yeah, Thaddeus will
Alright.
take the lead.
All right, so with Thaddeus taking the lead, we will go ahead and say that ends this episode of Taverns and Caverns.
Oof. Yeah, I
All
wonder,
right.
is he gonna take her powers?
I
Is she
don't
just gonna be
know.
a civilian?
That's what he said. But that's what he said for One Piece. Now he's getting greedy as fuck, and that's bullshit. He made a deal. And
Right.
the deal was what I picked, and I got around that by not picking anything. So really the deal should be off.
You're right.
If we're gonna play some Rumpelstiltskin rules, all right.
Damn it. Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. He is a trickster. He is an archer.
Yeah, and I tricked him back by not pulling anything out of that rock.
We will see what he says when he returns this evening.
Why does he need 10 pieces when he only thought he was gonna get one? Clearly, he
Right.
had plans for one piece. A little greedy bastard.
He is
I was like,
greedy.
we're gonna get some weapons out of this shit, and then he shows up in his little asshole.
Oh, we're still getting weapons.
He's greedy. He wants it all now.
He don't
Right,
need it
Damien
all.
knows it's valuable. I keeping my shit up under my
Oh,
wig.
Damien definitely knows it's valuable. You know.
Oh yes, I
Mhm.
rode for that. That much I remember.
Mm-hmm. So we will see what happens depending on what Asundra does. Like she said, she could end up like Will. You know what happens when warlocks don't follow their patrons. Shit happens.
I'm gonna end up with one eye, horns out of my head.
No, that's Will because he had a pact of the fiend.
Yeah.
You have a pact of the fae. You might have some weirder shit happen to you.
I'm gonna grow some wings. That just sounds like a plus.
Right.
I don't know. We will see, or maybe you'll
I'll get
shrink in
fly.
size, or something.
Oh no. How tall am I? I don't
Your-
even know.
Your character sheet says 5'7".
Damn, I can't be shrinking. I'll end up my actual height.
Damn. Oh my god. And that's where we'll end this episode of Taverns and Caverns. Thank you everyone for listening to another exciting episode of Taverns and Caverns. This is your Dungeon Master Haphazard DM. You can find me on Twitter at HaphazardDM.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Bri. I play Damien/Desiree, and you can find me on Twitter at Blaze_NBK.
Hi, I'm Felicia and I play Sundra. You can find me anywhere on the internet at Dagger Tribal.
Hi, I'm Rod or Rodimus playing Thaddeus. You can find me on Blue Sky at Rodimus83 or Twitter or X at Rodimus7901.
Hey, my name is Kendall, and I play Alaric Silverwind, and you can find me on Twitter at Air-Clubkin.
All right, thank you guys. Those are our players for Taverns and Caverns Season 3. And again, don't forget to check out the Taverns and Caverns Patreon. On our Patreon, you'll find exclusive monthly episodes that are strictly exclusive to our Patreon, as well as some additional content that you won't want to miss. So thanks again, everyone. Until next time on Taverns and Caverns.